Okay, yep. All right, we got the teams right. Why is there a score? That ignore the score. I didn't know I had a score on there. Yeah. Thanos is going top barn. There might be a little brief thing there. All right, I knew that was gonna be an L there. JD, a new player. This is his second game with Killer Sharks, so he doesn't know it, but he's kind of watching a useless angle with a submachine gun. He's gonna rotate back mid there. Timeless with a slight early lead. Let me switch to someone more exciting here. No offense to JD, he's just playing the back like he should be, letting his team do the rest of the work. Thanos, I keep going to people playing sides. What is it? There goes Joshua. Okay, hold on. We go to Entity starting off 4-1 with an... Oh! Almost got a quick 4-piece. Shooting a gun, getting hit markers. Unfortunate. Entity sitting on the hay bales. Joshua getting some shots in. Just a quick little, you know. Oh my. Starting off with a 5 streak on Entity here. He's just any gun he just. Oh no. Okay. I don't even know what to say. My man's just gunning every single person. Now Timeless knows how Venture felt playing against Entity. He's just, oh, don't punch it. Oh no. What? What is going on?
For this match.
Yeah, I know. Like you said, he's gonna go playoff mode activated. There goes Thanos. Sorry about that. Just gave you the caster's curse there. JD taking 2 people on. Got the short end of the stick on that fight. Regardless of Entity going 10-2, Timeless is kind of running away with the game a little bit. I mean, Bocage is one of those maps that doesn't really matter score-wise because you can flip.
Yeah, Bocage, you can just flip the spawns, just get the extra 60 seconds on the next hill.
Exactly.
And you're really back in it right after that.
I think I've seen people come back from like 60, 70 on this map. I don't know about in this league. I think in this league we have, but loading
Only
with a
comfortable lead, I would say, is like 120, 100.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely anything over 100 is a comfortable lead on this map. But anything underneath, there goes Entity again with his quick little 2-piece by Entity. Gets finished off by Hellboy, who I would say is probably second best AR in the league behind Entity. Hellboy playing the point with the AR. Doesn't really look like anybody's getting a lot of time though on point for Killer Sharks. I mean, the highest is JD with 22 seconds. Thanos has 2 seconds, which is expected because he typically plays outside the point. Then Entity doesn't really play inside the point either, so seems like they're just getting gunned down by Timeless when they actually try to get on the point. But Anekinh gets a quick kill. Who am I trying to watch here? Entity playing top outside barn. It's a really nice spot for an AR, especially on this kind of area. I guess this point. Anekinh going 10-8. Who can we watch here? Let's give Joshua some love here. Playing AR on point. Seems like that's a really weird setup that Joshua is running an AR right now on Bocage, where Hellboy is an AR as well. So not really sure what setup they're going with there. Typically, you don't want 2 ARs on this map. But who knows?
He just switched over. I think he
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, it might have been a pickup. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think of that. I was like, I thought he ran sub. That's why I was kind of confused. But I think you're right about the pickup.
Someone that's struggling right now that I feel shows why the score is like how it is right now is Isaac.
Yeah,
have 2 kills only.
It's definitely true.
Give him a slack. Like he's for sure playing against four players that are top tier.
I would say everybody on this team could be 3rd best player or above, like easily on Timeless. Joshua kind of not showing that. I know he has a little bit more in the gas tank than 4 and 13, but Isaac's starting to pick up the pace a little bit. He picks up a quick 3-piece. There we go. Just had to cast him. There we go. Just had to give him some love. The caster's curse working the opposite way this time.
But look at that. Him just picking up those extra kills, it just brought up the score right there.
Yep.
They're just down 20 points now when it was a 50-point lead I think they had.
I think so, yeah, yeah. Because, I mean, you can pick up a lot of points on that P5 hill. Especially if you get the setups correctly. You can start picking up a decent chunk of change. But I would say if you can get a good chunk of change off this midpoint, you're looking pretty good. A quick 2-piece by Entity, but he gets taken down by Anekinh. Anekinh with a 2-piece of his own, but one of them is teammate, sadly. Joshua's starting to pick it up a little bit. Last time we saw him, he had 4 kills, and now he's got 8, so he's doubled it in the last minute. Entity's still doing what he does, especially during playoff times. He's going in LeBron James mode. Doesn't really bring out his best until the playoffs, I guess. Cheat mode activated. Entity definitely. I don't think if Entity was performing like this, I don't think they'd be anywhere close to the game they're having right now. Because no one's even close to Entity's kills other than Hellboy. I mean, he's 10 behind.
No kills yet. But I mean, it's Bocage. I don't think can switch like we've been saying.
Exactly, but Bocage is
the next hill.
Definitely one of those ones we typically see a lot more people having at least 20 by now.
Right.
I would say. Maybe not. It's kind of early into the game. But nobody's really close other than Anekinh on Timeless. And then Killer Sharks, the next one is Thanos with 16. Thanos was kind of an iffy one to be playing tonight, but I'm really glad to see him in here. He's been doing pretty well so far, helping his team out where he can. Been watching the spawns, holding the rotations. What you really like to see. Let's see if he can kind of hold this spawn area. He sees Joshua, gets him. No one else really here.
I really feel like this hill and P5 are the money hills.
Yeah.
This is where you could really take off.
Oh, for sure. And I think this is, at least what we call it in Ventures, we call this the contest hill, where you just can go in there and just contest it as long as you can. So for Timeless, even if Killer Sharks have it, they can literally just go in there and sit it, because A, that gives it Killer Sharks not having points, and B, it runs down to time. So Killer Sharks is forced to have to push them if they hold a spot. But obviously you want to do more than just contest. It seems like Killer Sharks is actually starting to hold this point. Joshua trying to play some do-si-do here with JD. Gets the kill. Entity's about to get him. Entity gets gunned down by Anekinh. Good call-outs there. Looks like Killer Sharks is already rotating P to the next point.
That's something I feel we've been seeing a lot from Killer Sharks. They've been rotating very good, but they just can't seem to keep that. That point.
They definitely, I would say, they're probably one of the best teams at rotation, but they can get broken, especially in Bocage, where people can come from multiple different directions. It's one of those ones that the hills can get broken a lot easier. But Timeless is definitely going to have to be on top of their game here if they want to get all these rotations. Killer Sharks, you can always be there 20, 25 seconds. They're going to start rotating. The Hellboys, 26 and 24. Anekinh kind of picked it up going 22 and 22. He's kind of their main sub guy. Joshua actually starting to pick it up a little bit.
Someone that didn't pick it up and they started performing bad was JD, which I believe he's only picked up like 3 kills since last time.
Oh yeah, I think he had 9 or something like that. A little, or 8 or 9 a couple minutes ago. But he seems to be
at
playing
the same time. Yeah, at the time.
I was gonna say he seems to be playing time. Like, look at him. he's not pushing anywhere. He's just watching one direction, trusting his teammates. So I can definitely speak for OBJ players that it's probably not going to be a high kill game unless you're cracked out of your mind.
I feel that.
But JD doing what he needs to do. 2 minutes. I mean, everyone else doesn't even have anywhere close to a minute on his team, so he's definitely doing his part, keeping him in this game. I would say he probably needs one more person probably sitting on the hill with him. Maybe Isaac. But, you know, Who knows? One person's enough. That's all you need to hold the hill. Isaac already kind of rotating, trying to get those back spawns. And there, it's just like that. It's tied up. Just like that. And I definitely think if Killer Sharks pull off this game, it's probably not looking too good for Timeless. I would say they're both pretty even in the SnD. I would give Killer Sharks the SnD just slightly over them. But like I said, everybody's kind of improved. Entity on a 52 right here. He might actually be on par for.
They're breaking the record. Yep.
Yeah. He's got 9 more to go. He'll tie it. 8 more. Let's stick with him. He's on a 3 spree. He's gonna get Hellboy there.
I believe the one that has the record is Frost, right?
Yeah, he has 63 is the record. So, and it was on Bocage. I'm pretty sure every record that's gonna be is always gonna be on Bocage. 100%.
Yep.
No shots happen on a Berlin or a Gavutu. He guns it, loading just like that. He pre-fires. He's just pre-firing. He's just, you know. If Timeless keeps contesting, then I definitely think he's going to be able to get this record. He's just... Jeez, man. 4 away.
Show, though, that this map is a map where, regardless if one player is doing extremely good, like it could still be a super tight game, regardless of how many kills one individual is getting.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, this is also one of those games where it doesn't matter kills. I mean, especially in Bocage, because you could have all the kills in the world, but if you're not on point, like, it's so easy to rotate in this and get to the next hill that you can be out slaying a team, but they can still win, or at least keep it close. Because I would say Killer Sharks is out slaying, but I don't know. They might be able. They're definitely gonna be able to end it on this point. Anakin's gonna have to make some sort of play to contest. He knows where Thanos is. Oh my! Anthony's gonna have to make a play here. Oh no! I think that might be it right there.
Just
yep.
Like that.
Let's say Entity was the only one that could probably stop that, and Anakin made a huge play there. Whew. Did Entity get them?
Unfortunate. He tied it.
He tied it? Okay, I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention at the end. And he tied it. Oh, he just needed one more. Just barely. He was frying that whole game. He needed to tie that record, honestly. I think, like, with him tying that record and them losing, that just goes to show what Bocage can do. Doesn't matter if you drop 60 or 70. It's not about the kills.
I need to switch teams. Right.
Because that's definitely in a map where AR shine.
But Surge, I feel like the addition of JD is actually gonna bring in a much better Surge gameplay on the Killer Shark side.
Oh, thank God they didn't switch. Okay, sorry.
But at the same time, you also have to remember, this is the map where Phoenix actually 6-1 them. So
the 6-1 Killer Sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Surge.
And Venture, they were up 1-4, I believe, on Venture on this map, and Venture almost came back and
yeah, so
they lost 6-5. So
it's not their best map, but I feel like the addition of JD is
gonna... Wait, hold on. Loading literally just ran underneath Thanos, or Entity. Entity was sitting in tower, Thanos just ran right, and Hellboy just ran right underneath him. Over 7 is loading, good lord. But it didn't matter. Hellboy trying to do everything. Oh. Yeah, I definitely am giving this one to Killer Sharks. Timeless, I would say they're the best
respawn team.
Respawn team, for sure. Not saying they're really good at, or they're terrible at SnD. They're not terrible by any means, but they're definitely not on par as with their. God, why can't I think right now, dude? Respawn. Let's hop on with Anekinh here. He's usually sniping. I would say Berlin definitely favors the B side for Trauma League, but whenever I watch kind of the Pro Series, it's more of a, I would say A side.
Under with the 2-piece.
That's huge. That was big. I don't know if they know that they're coming off his side, but I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you can just, oh, Anekinh with the pistol, Entity coming in with the pistols of his own. Loading might have hurt him, and there it is.
Timing.
I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you can just throw a flash or something at those front doors B, and it just blows them up.
I feel like they know about it, but it's just
They want to keep
stunts
it.
in this game. Yeah, stunts
That's
in this
true.
game I feel are super like important. Like it could get away with so much with
That's
the
true.
stunt, so they decide not to use it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Same thing with the grenades. Grenades are very OP.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Entity sitting back in the. He loves to sit this tower. If anybody wants to know what Entity's gonna do on this map, he's gonna watch flanks right here every time. Little intel for you. He doesn't see load. What? How did he not see loading? There he goes. There you go. Loading. You should have been watching the stream. You would have known that.
Elbow is in an amazing position to pick up 3.
Ooh.
Just runs through.
Got away with his life. Thanos kind of watching it. Did they get bombed down? I don't think they did. Oh, they did. Sorry, it's Killer Sharks.
Almost down.
Killer Sharks is on.
I feel like if Hellboy just stood there one more second and saw the guy laying down, he could have done a lot of damage to that team.
Top on with Anekinh again here. Whipping out the sniper. Joshua definitely gonna have to pick it up here going 0-3. Not the worst thing in the world right now, but definitely have to see a little bit more out of him. Thanos thought about challenging, I think. Entity here with starting off with the first blood. Joshua would have trade him out. JD hopping on the bomb. They're definitely playing bottom office here. A lot more. Looks like they might be trying to take it back A. It looks like they're definitely doing a swap.
Rotating.
Last one down to JD playing top third. Spots Hellboy. They're trying to make a play on him. Unfortunate. Unfortunate timing there. I think he got caught on a mantle animation when he jumped off. Or jumped there. Maybe not. I don't know. Looked like he... Gotta win those if you're an SMG right there. Let's see here. See if Entity switches up his strat. Pulls out the AR. Boom, right there. Straight to tower, baby. Look at that. Loading going... Loading going back, same spot. Let's see if they run into each other again. Loading might be expected in tower. Joshua coming to help. Anekinh gets a pick on JD. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Entity strat on Berlin. You're going to have to change up a strat now that everybody knows it's tower. Isaac punching those doors out. Looking dangerous.
You didn't see Connor.
Where's Connor at here? Thanos doesn't really know. He should have told him that someone was there. Thanos definitely thinks that... Whoa, oh my... What? How did Josh... Wait. Who just slid behind? Did Entity slide behind? Loading there? One v one situation.
Just like that, they win.
There you go. Smart round, smart round. think Entity definitely played that really well. I think as a whole, Killer Sharks played that bomb site really well. And another big thing I noticed is Killer Sharks don't really like taking it A on Berlin.
I just feel like A is very difficult to like to push because you have the long hallways, you have a long alley.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really want to push mid.
Oh no, yeah. I feel like it's one of those ones where it's hard to push, hard to defend kind of thing. So
yeah, for sure. If you place it down, I feel like you have a super big advantage.
It's definitely B side is definitely the favored one for sure because A is a lot more entryways. Entity kind of coming up behind him. Let's see if Timeless kind of knows they're here. Anekinh might get some good timing on Entity here. Wisely doesn't come in. Anekijn knows he's there. Entity might be able to sneak in. The loading know he's there. JD coming in from office. Nice pinch there.
So right there, I honestly feel like Killer Sharks should have won it, but it's just loading came in with some amazing kills.
Yeah, I think
provided some effort.
I think if Anekijn would have gone down there and Entity would have gotten Anekijn, it would obviously would have been game over there. But Thanos really playing really well for his team right now, going 7-5. Let's stick with him here. I don't think anybody's breaking the SnD kill record, but yep, see, going B. And where's Entity? Boom, tower. Every time, never fails. I think he heard me, got out of tower. Hellboy with a nice flank. Entity's the last one. Going top fire here. Probably gonna play that top third. See if he can get some picks, but gonna be a really hard ass going 1v4 and he doesn't have bomb. Nice kill there. There is no aim assist on those windows, so that's some pretty solid shots. I would not be pushing out if I was Anekijn. If I was they're super spread out. This is the perfect setup for a 1v3.
If I was Timeless, I'd say they're for sure B. I mean,
yeah. They're lucky that he didn't get that pick, but I mean, he probably didn't expect him to be there playing so spread out.
Yeah, that's the easiest. Like, if you're ever on a 1v3 situation, the best way to clutch it is if they're spread out.
Yeah.
And luckily, like, he didn't check his corners or didn't check like the other places, but I would have just did together and just traded the kill.
Yeah, I definitely think that was a pretty big. I think Timeless just won 2 back-to-back. I could be wrong, but
you're right.
It was back and forth the whole time, like Nifty said, but that was a huge 2 rounds. I think that was the first 2 rounds taken in a row. JD once again playing on bomb. Loading, Loading, trying to take on JD. He's got Entity in the back. Entity with some huge shots.
Amazing play by JD, just
yeah.
Your life.
Playing ring around the rosy. While Entity's just holding that angle for him. Entity picks up a sub here.
Like that, 3v1.
And it's all up to Hellboy. They're all playing somewhat close other than Isaac, but I think he's more just watching for an A push here, while Entity and JD kind of watch mid.
Something that's very interesting about Hellboy is that he doesn't use Ninja on search. And I know the reason why is because of the grenades and how OP they are, but I feel like I'd rather get thrown a grenade than this.
Yeah, I'm not.
Entity just heard him coming up.
I'm pretty sure Frost doesn't run it either on SnD. Because typically in most situations you're not. I know some. I think most pros don't even run it, mainly because they have the dead silence, so they'd rather go for another perk.
Right.
Since most of the time you're just kind of sitting in one spot. If you play SnD, you're not really Or shouldn't be running around a lot. Obviously in that situation doesn't really work out in his favor. Let's hop on with JD here. Kind of been struggling this series. Finds loading. Gets a huge kill there. Playing that barrel. 2 go down. And they actually push A this time. I don't think Timeless was expecting it. That was a pretty big play. I mean, they got 3 down. All up to Hellboy again. Yeah, I'd say most pros and amateurs don't, yeah. At least on SnD. And the game just crashed, I guess. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I was just lagging. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, but Killer Sharks won the round. I'm definitely lagging. What is going on? Okay, yeah, I was lagging there. Think we're good now. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but huge round for Timeless here. Not exactly the way you want to bring it back. Thanos with a huge pre-fire there. Clips Anekinh. Entity might get caught out here. Ooh.
Anekinh saw him for sure.
Joshua, I don't know if he saw Entity there. Loading with the first blood. Joshua might get some good timing on... Oh, no. Bomb's been planted B. Entity sees Joshua. Wow, okay. Big nade by Entity there. Thanos playing that mid-map. This is kind of not this... This definitely... Timeless's round to lose. They got bomb down. 28 seconds left. Killer Sharks now kind of... arriving at the bomb. Loading. Oh, you gotta win those. Hellboy and Anekinh. Hellboy with a huge kill. I definitely think this is round over here.
Shots.
Yeah.
And he lagged out.
Are they lagging right now?
Isaac lagged out, I believe.
Either way, that was a round loss. No way Isaac would have gotten the defuse and...
Not sure if he's still in the lobby, but for sure he was lagging right there.
Yeah, he did. I was like, why did he stop moving? Let's hop on with Isaac, see if he actually start. Oh, yep.
Yeah, he lagged out.
Oh, what's the series count? 1-0, Timeless. It's 5-5 for this SnD.
Round 11.
Round 11, baby. I think someone called it a little while ago. I don't know who. Someone said round 11. But we're going to stick with Hellboy here. It looks like they're going to do an A push. If they can get these 2 kills, I think they're in the money. Ooh, not the way you want to start it there. Wow, Anekinh loading almost killed Anekinh. Entity coming with the rotate. Loading with a huge kill. 2v2. Top on here with Entity. See what he decides to do. I think Entity's definitely going to be able... JD coming up behind. I don't think they're going to know he's there. Getting the bomb down. There goes loading. Anekinh with a huge play. I don't... Oh, no! Almost turned on him. Big play by JD there. And it ended in a 1v1. I mean, it was a quick round, but... ended in a 1v1. Almost turned on him and everything. And there you have it, folks. 1-1.
Cut him some slack. He's on the console.
He is. That's true. He is. Let's hop on with Isaac here. Hasn't been having the best series. Not doing terrible though. He's doing what needs to be done.
Good call. Good call.
Like Entity said, there's one. Call outs are there. There's the second one down. Definitely not what you want right here, and that's it. Entity coming in right back to B. I think he knows that if they think they stopped this B push, then it's just that's it. Anekinh with a huge kill. Entity knows he's behind. Another big kill by Entity there. A pretty smart move by Killer Sharks to kind of split it there and do one more push towards B off rip. Do a double push, because in my mind, if they would have kept pushing, like if I was Timeless and we stopped that initial push to B, typically teams will just go straight back to A.
Alright.
But they did it. They sent 2B and then 2A, so.
And just like that, they're gonna capture A.
And there's A. Just like that. Top on
A
with.
is just so easy to capture. Just because it's closer to your spawn than B actually is. But for sure, getting B takes a lot from a team.
Hellboy actually running with a sub
Doable.
here. I think he picked up loadings, so. See if he gets some sort of timing. 2 on the spawn.
2 down.
Entity got a huge kill. This is definitely what you're looking for if you're Killer Sharks, but they need to be hopping. JD doesn't need to be playing back tank right now. I think if they all would have hot point, that would have been huge. But they just need to ignore JD off that back tank and all push through church and get Entity off that point, and they're good in that. But now they need to focus with getting JD off that back tank. And there it is right there. Hellboy with a huge kill. Let's hop on with Hellboy here, going 2 and 3. One more person back church. That's Thanos. Currently going 3 and 5. Kind of just being a nuisance. Not really back tank, but he's definitely being a nuisance in their spawn. Probably going to get another kill here. Huge.
3 down.
Now they all just need a hot point. This is when you push point right here. JD doesn't need to be going in the back. I don't know why he's trying to play this spawn game. They should all just hot point right there. They had 3 down.
I mean, if they... I see what JD is trying to do, but I feel like if they have 3 down, everyone hops in, at least get 1 tick, and then start playing for that tank. Oh
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I get the idea of what he's trying to do, but at that point, when you have 3 down, it's all just get on point.
Yeah.
But because it's all about ticks right now, it's not about kills anymore. So kills are nice and everything, but if they just ignore him off of that tank, he's just a useless player. They just keep pushing through bottom church like they did. Entity getting a nice kill on Hellboy. Timeless down and live, so I mean it does help, but now it's evened up. Entity goes down in the back. And it's even in 4-4. They got one more push here. Isaac kind of playing his spot. Isaac goes down. And yep, that's that.
It was a good try by Killer Sharks.
They did they get a tick?
No, they didn't.
Okay, I think they were close to a tick.
Yeah, they.
But Entity got killed. Yeah. I thought they'd gotten one. I was gonna say it was huge if they got a tick, but 3-0 Killer Sharks.
Like when they got those 3 down, they should have at least gotten 1 tick and then started working for the tank.
Because I mean, I understand one of them was platform, but you had all 4 of your people around.
Right, you guys could have just traded them off.
Entity with a huge, almost a 2-piece. Missed his shots on Anekinh. Anekinh deciding to push. And a pistol battle. Anekinh takes the dub on that one. JD currently playing with an AR this time. He goes down by loading. I think this is going to be interesting that... interesting that they didn't stack more people. Isaac playing B or P5 area. Killer Sharks getting a really nice defense on A here. Anekinh with a nice kill from behind. Entity trying to play a little bit more defense. Timeless trying to push. Entity with a nice kill there. Hellboy doing what he can. Joshua on the head. And he gets the kill. I think that's A. Let's see what JD can do here. He's... Oh! Okay. Respectable. Isaac with that big kill on loading, trying to get to B early, but Isaac loves that spot behind the door. Joshua, big kill on Entity there.
And this is when Josh can become like a annoying player too.
Yep.
Killer Sharks
Basically
just
doing
being
what
a bad
JD was
thing.
doing. He
Yeah,
gets
but they get him out. That's
pinched there. Kind of unfortunate, but not a total loss by Timeless here. If Timeless can get a tick, that'd be huge. Thanos with 2 huge kills. That's 3 down again.
I'm on 5.
Isaac with another kill, P5. Huge kill again. Another double. Can he get the third? Oh, I ran out of bullets. Definitely would have gotten that kill on Anekinh, I think, if he would have not ran out of bullets there. Entity and Thanos kind of going off for their team right now. Isaac actually picked it up.
On a 6.
Oh, Thanos is on a 6. Entity on a 3. I mean 5. Good lord.
5.
And I'm pretty sure that's a... Oh, one more for a glide. Let's stick with Thanos here. Killer Sharks definitely playing a lot better on defense than Timeless did, so... At least life-wise. Tick-wise, it's tied. But... being able to do anything... Timeless definitely not even anywhere close to the same defense-wise. So I think that's definitely leaning more towards Killer Sharks, but... I think that's like you said, whoever got defense first, it's gonna be... It'd be huge, but...
And I mean, like, just right there, if you captured or if you stacked on the first round, you're most likely secured defense.
Yeah.
For round 5.
I understand the strats, but at the end of the day, it's... You can get a tick within, I think, 4 or 5 seconds if you have 4 people on it.
In Control, I feel like when both teams are, like, evened out, like, almost the same skill, most of the time it goes to round 5. So I feel like working for that extra tick would be huge. And right now, they would have had defense secured.
Yeah, and I mean, as of right now, Killer Sharks don't even need... If they... So say if everything stays the same and nobody ever gets a tick on B... Killer Sharks are ahead in kills right now. Easily. So, Killer Sharks right now technically don't need that initial tick on B. They're ahead in kills. I mean, that might have been something they were thinking about. Right. Is they don't really care about a tick on B. We're probably not going to get it. So just play for kills. So maybe that's kind of what JD was doing.
Right here, they're about to get a tick, though.
Yeah, here it comes. I think they did. Yeah, they're about to get, they might actually cap it here. If they all just, if Entity just hops point, Entity just needs a hot point and it'd be huge. They all just need a hot point. I don't know why they're just running around it. I mean,
they should.
I mean, there it is. I mean, that's, either way.
Thanos on the 12. I mean, this man's unstoppable right now.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice that. And they got streaks for A. I don't know, I think this might be an offensive win here for Killer Sharks. Like I said, if Isaac steps it up, I think they could definitely win this.
I don't even think he needs to step it up when Thanos is going crazy.
Without a 12 streak. Can he pick up 13? There it is. Boom. Just like that. Oh, huge kill unloading.
Look at,
oh my gosh. A 15 streak. What's the highest streak? Does anybody know the highest streak? He's got to have it. I don't think I've seen a 15 streak. I think he might get Hellboy here. Oh, easy kill on Hellboy. Can you pick up Joshua?
I don't understand why Timeless isn't looking for him, like sending a full squadron towards him, knowing that this man's doing damage to him. But I mean, at that point, I mean the streaks are over, so might not if he's doing damage like that. But I think he ended it with a 16 or 17. I believe it was 16.
Isaac just doing a 360 for some reason there. But Timeless still doing pretty good defense on A. But ticks wise, they got a tick on A, so they are now ahead by 4 ticks. So
did we get a double kill right here? Doesn't even get one?
Doesn't even get one. Down by 2 lives. Isaac kills Joshua mid.
Rigged.
The glide bombs are really weird. I've seen multiple times where they've hit straight on people and not kill anyone. Definitely Killer Sharks brought it back. Thanos might get a huge kill. Anekinh doesn't allow it. Another one coming to you. Does he know he's there? Entity last one alive here. 1v2 just probably most likely just playing for kills. If they play together, Entity's definitely not going to win this. 9 seconds. Do they know where he's coming from? Ooh!
Good snap on loading. I honestly don't feel like Thanos should have used the glide bomb in that situation with only 5 or 6.
Yeah, that might have been.
I feel like if they worked together, they could have taken out.
Because I mean, think about it. I mean, it was useless, and they still almost brought it back. So he could have still had that in his back pocket.
Yeah, they should have kept that. If they don't win the round, he at least still has the streak.
Oh, if they don't get into the off here, that's a good cleanup by Killer Sharks there.
The brothers cleaning it up.
Brothers holding down B. Thanos is having a game, man. Entity right behind him with 29. But the biggest thing with Thanos is he's just playing his life perfectly. 31 and 15. Just over a 2.0 KD. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Basically having a perfect game.
Yeah, I would say.
Just needs a little bit of a step up from his teammates.
Timeless needs to get 4 ticks to tie it up, 5 to take defense. So they need to get 2 ticks on another point, whether that's A or B, to get the defense here. Because they're definitely not anywhere near as close at slaying out wise as Killer Sharks are. So if Killer Sharks play a good defense here, yeah, the Killer Sharks are looking really dominant in this game.
There we go. They should cap A. They have a 4 live disadvantage. Just playing for the picks and pushing at B.
Top one with Isaac playing P5.
At least 2 ticks to get that defense. Wait, no, they have to win the map.
They would have to. They'd have to get 2 ticks. Because they tied.
But they're down, so they need to get. Oh, no,
they would need 2 ticks. They would need 2 ticks to get
Killer
defense.
Sharks are the ones that are down.
Yeah, Killer Sharks are currently ahead by 1 tick. But lives-wise, if they get 1 tick, then Killer Sharks take defense. Entity is starting to turn up. Entity and Thanos just putting the team on their back. I mean, JD and Isaac are doing what they need to do. I mean, Isaac's basically playing his life. 17 for 17. He doesn't have the kills, but I mean, he's not dying. Up with a big kill in the spawn. Now they all just need to both hop it here and hold it as long as they can. Oh boy, see if we can.
Oh, you know they're frustrated with not finding Vic in their back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Huge double kill, triple kill by Thomas. 8. Whoever's 8 just needs to hop on the point. Oh boy, just. I mean, he played it right. They just need to get those kills. Ah. They got a tick.
Timeless is getting frustrated. They're doing everything perfect, but they're just not finding that last player in order to get everything going.
They played that perfectly, honestly.
It's just unfortunate Vic was behind them.
Mm-hmm. That was a great round for Timeless, but... Wait. Okay, yeah, I was like, did Timeless get it? No, but yeah, Killer Shark starting off with defense, so... Like I said, whoever wins this control,
You have him taking it?
have him taking it, so... This is going to be huge for Killer Sharks, because Timeless was definitely one of the better teams... One of the best teams, actually, in... Control. I think they'd only lost one round, and that was the Venture, and now they've... Just right here in this series, they've lost 2, so...
Anekinh on the flank. Can put some damage in. Just gotta realize it that they keep on his point.
I mean... There's really not much you can do against a team with 2 people dropping 40 bombs on you. I mean, Timeless really isn't... What were you saying? Oh, I was gonna say, Timeless really isn't playing terrible. It's just...
They're not. It's just Killer Sharks are playing that much better.
Yeah, and I mean, this is huge for Thomas right here. They struggle with capping A. The first 2 rounds they were on offense. Big double kill by JD, but they get cleaned up. Here comes Joshua and loading, kind of going to play a nuisance in the spawn. Let's see if he can get Thanos here. Sadly, Thanos cleans him up. JD probably going to go back to that tank. Isaac playing the site stairs radio. Entity with a cleanup on Josh. And I think this is kind of when you're going to see the collapse. Yeah, Isaac with a huge triple. 23 and 20. Entity, first one to hit 40. Thanos, second one to hit 40. Right behind him. I mean, Entity and Thanos have just been neck and neck this whole time.
The one thing I don't understand is why JD is playing the tank with the sub. I feel like if he was to play with an AR, he would. I mean, he's obviously doing a good job right now, but I would just play with an AR instead.
Definitely an AR spot.
Yeah.
Unfortunate team kill there. But Joshua, good kill on JD there, playing his life. This isn't looking too just hot like here. They just need to stack it. Oh, just hop on the point. Whoever's up there, just hop on the point. Oh man.
Wow, they stacked for Entity. But they picked up
big
the last
kill,
2.
Big kill. You gotta know they're coming from church. There's one. Oh, tried to throw a nade. There's 2. Huge. This could be huge here. Joshua, look right. Oh, that might be game. Oh my God. They just took game on offense. No shot. No shot. What an offensive round by Timeless, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. You get 3 down, just put bodies on hill. Look how fast they capped that.
That was a crazy map. I did not know what was going on at the end.
Yeah, let's see how Killer Sharks decide to try to break this point, because this is definitely, I would say, one of the most annoying spawns in Hardpoint. At least to start. Because you're at a huge disadvantage coming down those long hallways. And I didn't know you could contest from that door.
Yeah, there's a glitch spot in this one.
Pretty ratty. Honestly, Isaac, I lost some respect for you there. Alright.
It's usually G8, I believe. Like the
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. They don't. Yeah. Because there was one in Bocage that was GA'd around that corner that you can't do. But I mean, I understand it. It's just a friendly little league, so it's not the biggest deal. But come on, man. Oh, how did I do that? What? Hold on. There we go. I didn't know R zoomed out like that. Thanos going huge, 5 and 1. The only one, Entity's the only one with a kill on their team, other than Thanos. Thanos with the 4. We were talking about Entity activating playoff mode. Here comes Thanos, man. Found an Infinity Gauntlet last game, and he just had to stop. Really glad to see that he's carrying that momentum in this next game. That's definitely what Entity needs, but now Thanos needs Entity, so...
I feel like they're just getting the groove of things.
Oh yeah, I definitely think. I don't think it's out of reach at all, but Entity definitely starting to pick it up here.
For sure, yeah, for sure, I want to see the second rotation when everyone is set on the map. Everyone knows exactly what's happening.
Yeah, like I said, that first point is super, super annoying to break, so no matter how good you are, the teams are pretty even. It's the hard one to break either way. Isaac, I think, is going to definitely have to step up from an 0-6 start if they're going to want to win this game. JD with a huge kill on Anekinh there. Trying to take over spawns, but gets gunned down by Joshua. Joshua with a huge two-piece. It's cleaned up by Entity. Entity and JD trying to take over those spawns. Really interesting that JD's been playing more of an AR type role with a submachine gun. Kind of a weird flex situation.
Alright.
I don't... Did he kind of do that with you guys, or was he more...
He was more of a heal player with the...
Okay.
Sub.
Because he's been like he's been pushing spawns with, let's watch 5 and 6 here. Timeless definitely with the numbers for the next spawn, but here come the rest of Killer Sharks. The Killer Sharks definitely love to play more with top warehouse than actually back train side. So Timeless with a quick 3-piece, 3 down, but Killer Sharks do have spawns. Let's see if they know where they're coming from. Hellboy might have some sort of idea. I don't think he knows they're all there, though. He's probably going to get traded out here, yep. Anekinh whipping out the pistol. Entity seeing what he can do. Pre-firing. Anekinh stays alive. And headshot Joshua with a quick double kill there. They might have just... Timeless. Looking pretty hot here. This is definitely one of the harder maps to have a comeback on because the points are a little bit more spread out. Map's a little bit bigger. So you don't want to get too far out of reach here, and I would say an uncomfortable lead is coming up here with 50 points, so Killer Sharks definitely have their work cut out for them.
For this map, I feel like the money point is the one by fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the P3.
P3.
Yeah, P3 is a huge one.
But for sure, like if you're able to get whoever gets that time, I feel like most of the time takes it.
Mm-hmm.
So for sure, I would expect Killer Sharks to hold that whole time in order to come back.
Yeah, I mean P1 and P3 are definitely the ones where you're gonna get the most points in this map. But Timeless right now. Almost a 60-point lead, but they're kind of fighting over some scrap time here, and unlucky. The only streak kill is a team kill, but that's usually what happens with that glide. Not glide, but strafe run. Timeless already set up in next. Entity's been talking about rotations the whole time, and unfortunately, Killer Sharks wasn't able to get that rotation, but Entity gets a quick double kill. Say, do rotations really matter? Yes, they do.
This is what I don't understand. Isaac is going 5 and 14, and he's still playing like far away from everyone.
Yeah,
then also right now when he was on top of point, he wasn't getting on it while there was no one on it.
Yeah,
if you're not providing kills, I feel like you should tell everyone else like, I'll sit on point. You guys just lay out for me.
Yeah, I mean, with Killer Sharks, it seems like they have one guy to sit point, and that's a JD. And if he goes down, someone else just rotates, and for some reason they don't really want Isaac to be put in that role. I'm not too sure what their strategy is, but like you said, Isaac definitely needs to be the guy sitting point. He doesn't need to be the guy running around point. But
right. Looks like that's what he's starting
looks
to
like
do
that's
now.
what he's starting to do, so I say they start putting 2 people on point, and they might actually be able to come back. But it's over an 80-point lead right now, and like I said, this is definitely a lot harder map to come back on than Bocage. And if Timeless is able to get this next P3 point, it's not going to be good for Killer Sharks. But Killer Sharks holding down this P2 point. Thanos with a nice kill there. And I mean, you can't really have a guy going 6 and 17. Isaac did have a pretty big control game, so I think that's definitely what kept him in that control. But other than 240 bombs being dropped. Anekinh
Isaac's
going.
just having some bad timing.
Yeah, and
He could pick it up to come back.
I mean, 90 points is definitely a hard one to come back from. But you never know. It's never chalked. It's never chalked. Until that game is over, the game is not over. But like I said, it's like we said here, they've got it locked down. And this is the money hill right here. This is not the one you wanted to give them. This is the one you wanted to have. JD trying to do everything he can. And it's pretty common knowledge on this point that if you have those spawns in the back, that they're going to be coming from graveyard. So it looks like they got 2 coming from graveyard, and they're just going to get gunned down. I mean, it's just trade city on this. Killer Sharks just fighting for as much scrap as they can. And like we said earlier, I mean, like Entity's been talking about Doomsday and Phoenix and all of them not making their rotations. They're definitely not making their rotation these past 2 out of 3 hills.
Right.
So, I mean, that's definitely what hurting them. I don't think they've been doing that the whole game. They've had some pretty good rotations, but Timeless is just playing lights out. I mean, it's about to be 120 point win here. And Thanos and Entity trying to do as much as they can, but I mean, your worst players also has the least amount of time on the hill, which usually isn't a good sign, but like we said, it seems like Isaac is kind of getting just some bad timings.
Yeah, I mean, we've watched Isaac play before. Like, he's obviously not the best, but he's for sure improved a lot.
Yeah, he's not a 9 and 24 guy.
Yeah, for sure not. I would expect for him to have at least like 15 kills by like this hill. But obviously, bad timing has caused for him not to have those kills. I just feel like he should play better angles, and if you're not producing good numbers, just sit on point and let everyone else do the work.
You see right here, he's playing better angles. I just think he needs to kind of slow down. He's playing that AR role, but playing it more like a sub. If he just kind of plays the angles, watches mid, watches that side push, see? Like that, see? Now he's just watching those better angles, and there you see, 12 kills. Now he's in the double digits. He's gotten 3 just in that time. There's a 4th right there. He's on a 4 streak.
That's how you get back in the game, picking up those little kills that are gimmies, basically.
Killer Shark definitely holding down this midpoint pretty nicely, and JD with an unfortunate team kill there. But Timeless has the luxury of just saying, hey, set up next, we just need 3 seconds. And Killer Sharks has to play this game perfectly. They can't, and that's game right there. You hate to see it go out like that, but
hey, it's not over for them though. They still got a losers run.
Yeah, they still, I mean, they're still got the loser bracket, which I think is a good thing they added it. I mean, it would have been a really weird playoffs if we didn't have a losers bracket, but I mean, hello.
What's popping?
How do you feel?
Pretty good. I mean, I don't think I had my best series at all. Like, I was kind of playing trash in the beginning, but we had some good teamwork in some parts, and that's what helped us pull through. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think you played bad at all. Like I said, I don't think it was your best series, but I mean, some of your best series are, you know, some people's best games that they'd ever have. So
thank you.
So I mean, I guess my biggest question is, what were you guys thinking going into that round 5 of Control on offense?
We're just focused on A in the beginning, just get control of that and kind of just play for kills. And towards the end, we knew we needed one push because once you stack the point, like it goes by really quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got a one good push and started scrambling, and we were able to get the kills we needed.
Yeah, because I mean,
It
I
was a
think
good ass game.
I saw you guys were having a hard time whenever you guys would send people B like at first and then switch up to A. Like that's when I feel Killer Sharks were able to take control of the map. But like I feel like just sticking to the basics actually helped you guys a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. We just had to focus on the fundamentals at that
CX
point.
and
So
Fid, thank you for the follow. Thank you.
I mean, Thanos was going crazy though.
Yeah, Thanos went on a 16 streak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like.
16. Yeah, I think he had a
shout out to
16.
him though. That was nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he popped off on that control.
I could not kill him, bro.
He was like anybody, like no matter if it was close range or long range, he was just nobody could kill him in that. I
But
think minute
how are
and a
you
half.
guys feeling after the win though? How are you guys looking? I believe you guys are in championship now.
Yeah, I think we're in the finals now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
are you? How's the team looking? How do you feel?
we're feeling good. We just feel like we got to practice a little more. I think we could be a lot better in search, especially. We need to work on our search. But yeah, I mean, we'll just grind out these next couple of days and see who we got.
WW. Well, congrats on your way to the finals. Hopefully, you guys can pull it off. Any words you want to say?
Shout out to everyone that's watching. We love y'all. And shout out Trauma League.
You got any more questions, Dimelo?
Nope. I think that's it. Congrats on the win, man.
Cool. Thanks, boys.
Yeah.
WW.
Have a good
Thanks for
one.
casting too.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Got you.
All right, see you.
See it.
Later.